Hey guys, it's Ashley and this is the wax that I used for my brows and yes, my mustache. This is the pre-wax cleaner. It comes along with the package for the whole waxing. I don't use the pre-wax cleaner. This is the wax off. This gets the wax off after doing your wax. That's the only thing that I actually use in the package. This is the post-wax concealer. It says it's a skin foundation, but it don't match my skin, obviously. And this is what is called the slow grow. It says it's supposed to make the hair grow back slower. It works, but it's okay. And this is the actual wax. Over in the bottom right hand corner is me putting my wax in the microwave for 1 minute. It says you're supposed to do it in 15-minute increments, but 1 minute works best for me. These are my brows before. Yes, a hot, rough, hideous mess. I've been trying to grow them back just for this alone, and I am going to share with you my mustache. This is not the full strength mustache, but this is my mustache growing in still. Yes, I have a mustache. Lord. Here I am mixing up the wax a little bit, making sure that it is the right consistency for me to start my brows. And you don't want a lot when you're starting. I am going to brush my brows up to get them started for the whole wax process. I am going to clean them up a little bit before actually starting the wax. So I am using my brow scissors to trim the longer hairs, being ever so careful. And I am starting the wax process. I normally start at the bottom and then I do the top, but I take the wax off one at a time. So I put wax on the bottom, and then I put wax on the top, and then I take them off one after another. Getting more wax, making sure that there isn't too much wax. I've actually done this more than enough times, so if you use too much wax, there shouldn't be a lot of it on your little wooden dipstick. If you use too much wax, your hair will not come out. The little burlap fabric will stick to the wax and it'll just take the wax off and not your hair. So you want to thin out the wax and make sure that the wax is in a thin enough state so that it'll still take the hair and stick to the burlap fabric. Okay, I have the wax on the top and the wax on the bottom, and I am going to take my little piece of fabric and start with the bottom, put it on the underneath my brows to take that wax off. Now I am placing the fabric onto the top of my brow. You want to smooth it in the direction, obviously, that your hair grows, and you're going to remove it in the opposite direction against the grain. Bam. Look at that brow though. Yes. I am wiping off the excess from the fabric, and I am using the wax off on a piece of paper towel, rubbing it into my skin to actually get any excess wax off. And I actually missed a little spot on my eyelid, but I am putting it onto my eyebrow, over and under, and I actually try to rub it in to try to rub off the excess wax. Okay, here I am wiping off the wax just with a paper towel. Look at that brow though. That wax off works. I am brushing my brows, and even though there are a couple of hairs under the brow, yes, I'm feeling myself. There are a couple of a couple of pieces of hair under my brow, but I do not like to pluck. So that'll be there. I can conceal them with concealer if necessary. I am going to speed this process up with my other eyebrow. I am doing the same exact thing, brushing, and then I'll be cutting the brow to groom it, and then I will be starting the wax process of the eyebrow. And you know, those little fine hairs in between your eyebrows, so that we know you don't have any unibrow action going on. After ripping that off, I actually wanted to show you the hair that came off from underneath my brow. Yes, thank you, Jesus. And then the hair on top of my eyebrow, which also connects with my hairline, just from the way that my hairline is shaped. You can tell because the hairs are finer. Again, I am starting the wax off process, putting the wax in between where I also wax, and on top of my eyebrow, under and over, and you just wipe it off. I try to rub the wax off into my skin to try to rub the wax before actually using the paper towel. Alright, now we're finished with brows, and I will give you an after look of what my brows look like after waxing. These are my brows after the wax. Not identical, but they're meant to be sisters, not twins. Right, now we're going to start with this this mustache. I hate admitting that I have a mustache, but it's nothing I can come around. I used to get teased about having a mustache. It is what it is. I've already mentioned to you guys that I am a hairy female, but this is how we do it. I do one half first and the other half second. I do make sure I am spreading my wax in thin layers, and I come down to the corners of my mouth, which is where the mustache goes. And after spreading it on, I put on my fabric, starting at the top, because I have hair right underneath my nose as well. You spread in the direction that the hair grows, and this actually hurts more than the brows. Woo! there we go. And I keep going until the wax is removed from this side of my lip. Go down in the way that the hair grows and take off in the opposite direction. And again, I normally have to use 2 to 3 pieces of fabric on one half of my lip. I will be repeating the same steps on the other side of my lip, putting on the wax, using 3 strips to take it off, speeding up this process just a tad. Go down in the direction your hair grows and take off in the opposite direction against the grain. After waxing, I realized that there was a little piece of patch of hair that I wanted to get rid of in the corner of my mouth, so I added a little bit of more wax. Check the other side, and we'll be doing the same exact steps. Down with the hair growth and up against the hair growth is how you take it off. I am starting to use the wax off to remove any excess wax off of my face, putting it all around my lip and rubbing it in. The color of the wax off is green actually, but on camera it seems to be coming, white. It's a really pale mint colored type of green. And then I will be wiping off the wax off. I was happy and satisfied, yes, with my results, with my upper lip and my brows. On to the next. These are the results of my waxing with my mustache. There's a little patch of hair that's still fine, that's still there. That is alright. And I hope you guys liked. I want you guys to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on all of my other social media. And I will see you guys in the next one. Toodles! Yes!